Okay, hello, welcome. This is the final hour of our 16-hour live stream.
We did it.
We should have taken before and after pictures. I feel like I've drastically changed.
So Kyle's asleep. So he's like, what is happening?
We still one more hour, Kyle. One more hour. We're so close, guys. Like this, I'll be honest. I don't know what you guys were thinking about this, but I was like, this is gonna fail so hard. I was like, we're gonna try so hard, and
I was like, I need to make a nap. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna squeeze one in. I'm gonna need a nap at some point, and I didn't.
No, like, you guys were troopers. I was like, I'm so impressed with us because I don't know. I always second guess myself.
This is a long time to do any one activity.
Yeah, this is a long time to be awake. To be fair,
nothing.
I need like 3 hours to try to get to sleep.
Yeah.
And then another like amount of time to actually sleep. And then another amount of time just to like wake up. You know, like that's not enough.
It's a process.
I think the slap happy phase is taking hold. No, that took hold around 9 p.m. Right after the wombat drinking game, I'll be honest.
No, it started at the Netflix movies.
Oh, yeah, that was early. Oh my god.
Carol.
That was at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. when we first started drinking. Yeah, I guess that's true. Sean thinks we're funny though, so thanks, Sean, for joining in. We heard you do video games. I don't mean to toot our own horn, but 2 out of 3 of us also do video games.
Just the 66%.
That probably was it. I could probably cut this into like 3 whole episodes minimum. So I guess you guys will see when that slap happy phase started. Oh, he has a podcast for his video games. I'm just making connections.
Networking, wink, wink.
Networking, yes, that's the word. Always networking, always marketing. You never know when there's someone nearby that can change your life.
Little Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah. My husband's he's watching sober. He's making sure to clarify. Not even caffeine, ladies and gentlemen. This man can't handle coffee. So
he's old like me. My tummy hurts so bad from all the alcohol.
I said this in group chat because for some reason during commercial breaks we just talk in group chat. We don't stop talking
the whole time.
The whole time.
You don't take the 15 minutes to break. No, we still keep going.
No, we're just texting during it. I said, you guys are amazing. Thank you for spending these 16 hours with me. I don't know anyone I've ever spent 16 hours with besides my children.
They're not as fun.
They're not. They try. They're fun for like an hour. Like the first hour is good, and then after that, I kind of goes downhill. Yeah, it's like,
oh man.
So again, I love you both. And if I were locked in a room for 16 hours, I would want you two to be there.
Yay. Great. Not on Bachelor, because Domri won't pick you.
Well, I wouldn't pick her over pizza. We've been over that.
You don't need to keep repeating it.
I didn't. That's the first time I agreed to what you guys.
Sonia is now trying to pin us against each other. She's like, I'm keeping it going.
I kept saying, I am not choosing. That was the first time I made a choice, and that's only because you spent like 8 hours bringing it up. So now, yeah, you know what, Don? Pizza first.
Take a drink, Jessica.
Pizza before.
Wait, you can give me another one and another one? Oh, and another one?
Thou shall not be named.
That was like such a fun game.
That is. We have to do that. Maybe we'll do that when we have guests on. Like maybe do like the first 15 minutes of just Wombat. Like for our pre-drink episodes?
Yeah. Next guest, if you're watching, let us know.
Yeah.
Whoever the next one is.
Yeah. Whoever we have guests. Because I feel like that's something our podcast needs. So I think that's going to be my personal goal for I don't know what your guys' goal for this podcast is, but I feel like my personal goal next year will be to have more guests on. I don't want guests all the time. I want to ruin our vibe. But maybe like one guest. I don't want
anyone to ruin our friendship.
No. We do that fine ourselves.
That's right.
But I want like maybe like one guest a month, like 12 guests over a year time period.
Yeah. Once
That's not
a month,
so bad.
Monthly.
Yeah. So it's 3 of like just us and then like one guest. And not even, it could be like one every other month, actually. Maybe that sounds better. 6. We get 6. It's going to be a battle royale. Because we're going to have such a long wait list because everyone loves her.
This will be like just like a long. We can do like actual like Thunderdome.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And we can just make that like Patreon content.
Right? People
always content brain. Always think of where marketing,
electric fences. Yeah. Off the top ropes.
Yeah, and then they get the first look at the new guest because they'll have watched the actual Thunderdome. So they saw who won.
They saw who won Thunderdome.
Yeah, so they would already know who the guest is before the episode comes out, It gives the Patreons a little something special. You get what you pay for, ladies and gentlemen. At the lowest tier, you get all of our content. So subscribe.
And
don't forget to donate if you have money burning in your pocket.
Yeah, if you're like, you know what, I have too much money and I want to give it to a good cause, we have the 541 Eatery and Exchange, and we have the Epilepsy South Central Ontario. Both really could use some cash dollar bills.
Yeah. Because, Canadians are like, oh, I have free healthcare. And then in reality, it's like food costs money and there's no epilepsy supports.
Yeah.
Both, I would assume, I feel like starving really affects your health.
You think, right?
You think. I really feel like that's a thing that would happen, but that's not, apparently. Not enough for the government to care.
No. Yeah. All right. So we're doing 4 topics left. We have 50 minutes. That's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, are we going? We're going right to
we're just
2 a.m. Right? No more commercials. We're done.
We're going. Yeah,
we're going. This last hour, full us.
Okay. This is like a really heated debate.
Perfect.
I'm worried.
Wheelhouse.
I'm worried.
Go.
Real tree or fake tree?
Fake.
Fake. Okay. I agree. So,
yeah.
Are you real?
Well, we were gonna do real this year because we have all these extra trees we're trying to get out of our yard, but also we can use it for firewood afterwards to heat up our house. But I was looking somewhere that does you rent a tree.
Sean hates Christmas.
Scrooge.
They're just
the Grinch.
The war on Christmas was real, ladies and gentlemen. We just didn't know until the last hour of our Tipsy All the Way Christmas live stream.
So there's a thing where you can rent trees and every year, and it goes back to the farm when you're done with it.
Yeah,
and then
I've seen that.
In 7 years it retires to go be a tree out in the wild. And I was that's really cool. That should be an all the time thing. The decorations is tedious. The only decorations we have up in our house is a blow up dragon.
I thought you were gonna say doll. I was like, what?
A dragon.
It's Christmas themed.
It's a Christmas blow up doll.
Tassels.
Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
No, it's grandma.
Because she never is unsingle.
Never.
And I have 2 Charlie Brown trees. Those are my Christmas decorations this year.
So normally I try to do a lot of decorations, and last year we didn't take half of our decorations down. So this Christmas we still have some of the Christmas decorations, including the garland on our staircase.
I have the garland that is on my archway, and it's been up all year. I don't care.
If it's all year, it doesn't matter. It's all year. If I was in charge of decoration, just throw a string of lights onto the lawn, just a big pile of it.
We don't even have outdoor decorations because we don't know where the plug is.
You're like, I don't know.
That's it. That's why. And then when it comes to I keep a wreath. So I love wreaths. So like I have my video game wreath on my wall all year. It's there. And then on our front door we have my beer wreath. That's always there. So I love that kind of stuff. This year we haven't been able to like actually bring out more decorations because our autistic daughter likes to break things.
It's just fun.
So fake tree, no decorations, Yoda on top. Not baby Yoda, like Yoda.
The real one.
Yeah, I got it before The Mandalorian came out. I've had it for like 8 years. It was the first top of a tree decoration Chris and I bought together. And it was Santa Yoda, so
pumpkin eats the tree. We have our cats eat the trees. Like every time we get lights, they eat it, and then we have to throw out the tree and get a new one. So like I feel like I'm being more wasteful getting a fake tree than having a real tree.
We still use like we have 2 trees. I didn't put up the one this year because normally I put one that's all mementos. What is the word? Emotionally attached Christmas ornaments. The ones I don't want broken. I put them all on one tree away from like where people normally do the living. And then the other tree is all like, oh, well, if an ornament breaks and whatever. But I didn't even put up the second tree because we just knew ornaments were not a good idea this year. And I like decorations. I like looking around going, Christmas. Like I like being reminded. That's my personal preference.
I don't know. I love Christmas, but I'm the only one in the house that loves Christmas. So like it's
and our commune Christmas is mandatory. I don't care.
That's right. Everyone mandatory. Else can hate it, and we can love it.
Yeah, for Sean, who's just joining our cult, we are going to be having a commune. That's our retirement plan. We talk about it a lot, and so we're just coming up with rules and living situations as we go, so that once we move, it's all agreed on.
It's important to have rules in society.
It is. It's true. It's
or
true.
you end up living with bears.
Unfettered free speech reign. Nothing would get done. Actually, it'd make things worse. So, society.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay,
so
what's another
agree.
topic?
I feel like that one was like not really much. We couldn't go on to that one. Oh, this one's good. Okay. Would you rather accidentally tell a child Santa isn't real or have to watch Christmas marriage proposal get rejected?
Wait, I'm watching the proposal?
Yeah, you're watching it.
Okay, I want to watch
it.
I would watch it. That's hilarious.
Fuck yeah.
But I want to break a child's heart.
So we're gonna. My grandma and uncle, on the other hand, have not 1, not 2, but 3 fake trees. That's a lot of ornaments to have.
If I have enough house, like that's the issue. I don't have enough house to tree ratio.
Tree ratio, yeah.
Yeah, it's like if you have enough house to tree ratio, then it's not so bad.
I have lots of room. I'm still only going to have 1 tree.
No, I want tree in every big room. I don't want to see multiple trees from a standpoint, but I also would love to see 1 tree from every standpoint.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Kind of. Yeah. So, I mean, my house is a 2-tree house. If I put a 3rd tree in here, I'll look crazy. The house to tree ratio doesn't work. But for me, I'd rather watch the rejection of a marriage proposal because I don't want to be the reason a child's magic goes away. And I don't plan on ever telling my kids Santa's not real. Ever. Like, I plan on being like 50 years old and giving my son his Christmas gift that Santa just happened to leave at my house. That's just how I roll with the Santa stuff.
So I have a story. Me and Sonia, we would pretend that we still believed in Santa and whatever. Like, and then we were like 14 years old. And my mom was like, what do you want for Christmas? She didn't say, what do you want from Santa? But she's like, what do you want for Christmas? And I was with Sonia, and I turned her and I'm like, I want a pink Princess Barbie, like joking around. I'm like, Santa better get me a pink Princess Barbie. And then she turns to me and Sonia and she's like, cut the fucking crap. She's like, I know you don't believe. Like, stop it now. I was like, my heart.
My heart.
But yeah, no.
We told our kids around 9 and they all took it differently. Kara's 20 now and I'm pretty sure she still hates me. Brandon, he was like, oh my gosh, thank you for all the gifts you've ever given me. Danica was like, oh, that's really shitty, but like was really excited to help Constantine with the magic. And then Constantine was a little sad. She was going through some stuff at the time. And she's like, well, shit, like, what's the point in living? Like, it's just despair. But she got over it. They got over it pretty quickly. But I'm pretty sure Kara's still mad about it.
Ernest constantly comes to me and he's like, I know Santa isn't real. And I'm like, that's fine. I'm not putting the gifts there. The gifts are appearing. I don't care if you believe or not. There's gifts there from Santa on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I say. Like, I don't confirm.
My mother-in-law, she'll actually put gifts under the tree from like Rudolph and Frosty and all these other characters. And
we put food out at night on Christmas Eve for the reindeer.
Yeah, we do that too.
Wink, and they get eaten.
Yeah, and it's always eaten. And we go out and we're like, wow, you know, the reindeer ate the food.
Yeah, that was like the first year ever that I've had like other characters other than Santa give me gifts. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's a little much. I mean, I don't do the elf on the shelf.
Yeah,
that seems a little ridiculous to me.
I did it for a few years, and then we moved, and we didn't bring the elf with us. I was like, "Oh, that's it."
But did the kids like believe in the elf? Like, what? I don't know what the age was when you had the elf. But
no, they were younger. They were all under 9. Well, the younger girls, but they loved it. They didn't care if it was like magic or anything. They just loved that I did stupid shit for them. Like that.
Yeah, I guess that's it. I do stupid shit. I just don't want to make rules for it like the elf. Like, you can't touch it.
There's too many rules.
Yeah. I want to make the rules. Like, if I'm making Christmas traditions, I want them to be my rules. That's all.
It needs to be shot out of a cannon.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I worked I don't know what the Barnes and Noble, I guess, would be the American equivalent. I worked at Chapters during Christmas season. The year Elf on the Shelf became like a phenomenon, and we like ran out. Like, we did not have enough Elf on the Shelf, and people would get mad, genuinely mad, because other kids in their class had Elf on the Shelf, and their kids were going to be disappointed. And I'd be like, I don't know what you want me to do. I make $10.25 an hour, but I never was like, I'm gonna, like, I could have easily grabbed one when it came in and put it behind and saved it for me, like, at the end of the shift. But I was just like, that sounds like more work, and I'm doing enough. Doing enough.
There's different rhyming.
Oh, is that like Snoop on a stoop and that kind of stuff? Like all those memes?
Yeah. It's like, you've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now it's mentally stable on a table. Like,
that's the one you go to. I go to Snoop on a stoop. You're like,
I'm not mentally
unstable.
On a table.
You can tell it's been a long time
that we've been recording.
I know. I'm so proud of us, though. I keep saying that because we have 40 minutes left and we did 16 hours, and that's like 1/3 of the way to a world record if we have money.
If we have money. So I think I'd rather accidentally tell a kid, because like public marriage proposals gross me out. It makes me want to vomit. But like making a kid cry is fine. Like that's like I don't have any personal pain in that.
I have no problem with making adults cry. I guess that's neither. Where I'm like, what an idiot for thinking she wanted a marriage proposal publicly. Like because I feel like that's where it's cringe.
Yeah, like did you ask first? Like,
yeah, it's like they propose to introverts publicly, and then the introverts want to say yes, but they're uncomfortable. It's like and then you get the hesitancy, but they're not actually hesitant. They just hate the way it's done. I was the opposite. I am an extrovert, and I had an introvert propose to me. So I wasn't even dressed. I had just woken up. We didn't even leave the hotel room.
It was like, it's getting it over with.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I'd rather make kids cry than have my own discomfort.
Makes sense.
Man, like, they'll get over it. I'm an adult. I won't get over it.
You won't get over someone else's proposal?
I won't.
All right. Okay, what's another one?
I'm going. What's the weirdest present you ever received?
Well, I already talked about my PS2 with no games and my cell phone with no time.
Was that weird?
I think that's pretty weird that it, like, my parents who don't talk coordinated 2 gifts that didn't work. Like, I think that was weird. That was the weird part about it. So I'm gonna need an extra minute just to think of something weirder.
Tea towels.
Tea towels?
Tea towels.
That's weird. I like tea towels.
Not for Christmas gift. Like
that's
wedding
Christmas
gift, sure. But like Christmas, no.
Oh, we've given our kids pickles or like chips or something random, like a big giant jar of pickles. Like they thought it was the greatest thing ever because they like pickles.
Yeah, kids do ask for weird shit, especially when they're younger.
Yeah. They're just,
like siblings. Like, I'm not giving you a sibling.
I mean, Lyric doesn't even understand the concept of Christmas yet. She like understands Santa Claus and like gifts and stuff, but she still says happy birthday and happy Halloween. Just whenever she sees a piece of candy or whenever she sees a cake. So it's kind of hard to like gauge what she wants because she's not like able to be like, I want this, other than she'll be like, I want goldfish. And I'm like, you get goldfish every day. The cracker. She likes to eat the cracker.
Random goldfish.
Yeah. My son really never asked for anything like so I guess everyone in my house is shitty to buy for because they never tell me what they want.
They're just all shitty to buy for. One of the weirdest gifts I got was like Colin and I think it was like our second Christmas together, and we were opening presents at his mom's house, and his mom got me like 3 sizes too big lingerie, and I opened it in front of everybody.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it's not weird as in like it was like a joke gift, but like I was super embarrassed and it was super weird.
He saw Mikey wanted and bought it and said it was from me, which, this big gift right here is also from me to him. Kind of for me. I don't know. It was on clearance and it was a good price and I liked it. But he's getting it too. So,
yeah.
I don't think, Dawn, have you had a weird gift?
It just says tea towels.
Was it?
Just like tea towels? That's it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Like, I probably had some weird stuff. Okay. I, on my mom's side, I was the oldest daughter with 2 younger brothers, 5 and 6 years younger than me. And for some reason, even though, okay, we can look at me, I'm not very girly. I've tried in the past. It doesn't always work out. And for some reason, my mom just couldn't handle not having like a feminine daughter. So every year she like Santa would get something girly and something like it would be something like cork boards, like that you can like pin stuff in, like notices and stuff on your wall. And my brothers would get ones with like sports on it, and I would get one with like nail polish and stuff. And I'd always have to be like, I don't even like pink. But my mom constantly was just like, no, you do.
No, you do. You don't know what you want. Like,
I would get Barbies. And then I'd take them to my dad and I'd give them mohawks. You know, like it was always. So I feel like that was weird. Just growing up and just having to be forced to like have to play with girl toys.
Girl. That's like the next 40 minutes is going to get to that.
We don't even have we have 30 minutes left.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so if your kid asks for something and it's not gender specific, just get the fucking thing for them. Like I would have liked a remote control car too, Mom. I'm just saying.
Rice-A-Roni.
That's exactly it, Sean. Exactly. By the way, Sean, you're new to this. I don't talk to my parents anymore. I haven't in like 2 years. So, that's why. So I didn't want Barbie.
So that's it. I'm never talking to them again.
Never. I mean, there's more to that, but you know. Okay, how many topics do we have left?
One.
Oh my god, are we gonna be able to do one
stretch.
for 30 minutes? Of course we are. We're professionals.
Normally one lasts us a while because we get derailed, but this time we're all yeah.
Well, we've talked about a lot of Christmas stuff already, so a lot of this stuff has already been. Oh my god, we're getting cheered up. This is like the end of a marathon. You know when you like
Right.
to see the people crying and like limping, and they're like, "I'm so close, I'm so close," and you just see people cheering for
Your
them.
muscles.
That's where we are right now. My nipples are bleeding, guys. This is where we are in the marathon. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to donate. We reached our goal mainly because my in-laws donated too. But I appreciate you all. This is amazing. So yeah, let's see what this last topic is, and I'm sure we can talk for 30 minutes about something.
What are your highlights of the 16-hour marathon? I loved the
AI.
I love the AI storytelling.
Yeah,
that was
the movie
hilarious.
was good.
Kyle's reaction to Dan, whatever the chicken in the pants guy.
Yeah, we
like-
threw a party.
Oh, that was another one of my favorites. Was the Christmas gift we got.
Yeah, it's Daniel Radcliffe was a
your
good
guys'
highlight.
reaction to that. You know how long I was so hard not to like bring this out every time we guys brought up Daniel Radcliffe, but now I have that for future, so that's just there forever.
So like now when you dress up like as a Halloween costume, you have Daniel Radcliffe dressed up as like SpongeBob, Daniel Radcliffe dressed up as Sailor Moon, like whatever you're being.
That would be so good. He agrees.
Yes. The parts I was here for, the last hour, like the couple hours you were like a designated opinionated lush. Like
yeah, well, I think I guess I don't think Sean has heard of us before, so we're just a new surprise to him. He was surprised that we were that funny. Yeah, listen to episodes of our podcast. They're pretty decent. I mean, okay, remember we're babies. We haven't even hit our 1 year yet.
We're brand new.
And
We're
it's straight out of the womb. The opinionated luscious. But yeah, that's
What are the CSR guys?
the
Oh, that's
GC
the
interviews.
Yeah, it was a long day.
We vibe with them so well. Next time, I told them we'd give them a little bit longer. This is our first time, and like having such a strict schedule, I think really helped us personally. But now we know at least like we can find guests that we can give a little bit more leeway in our time schedule to. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to hear this topic now or what?
Yeah, go for it, bitch. Swear.
You called me a bad word.
I know. I'm trying to get to the last.
We
10 before
neglected
hour.
the swear jar, by the way. I
No,
don't know
I haven't. I've been updating. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. We are at 5. I need 5 more swears. Give me 5 more swears.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Okay, that was 5.
I
Good job.
know. I math.
I didn't. That's why I had to double check. Okay, there we go. And we are up to. Wait.
We're going. Beautiful, beautiful.
Wait, no, so what's the 0?
That's
hold
We're at 80.
Damn it. There we go.
Just keep going. That's it. Just keep.
And we're at $80 for the swear jar. See, I haven't been neglecting it. If you've been neglecting it, Dawn, that says more about you than it does about me.
That says more about your character.
Okay, fine.
Okay, what is the last topic?
Oh, my nose is so itchy. Okay. I've been doing cocaine in between takes. That's why I'm
Like,
still
yeah,
awake.
obviously, how else are we supposed to stay awake this long?
And I'm on like no sleep. It's fantastic. Okay. What would your ghost of Christmas past, present, and future look like? Not
No.
depressed. Like they can't pick those ones.
Okay, my ghost of Christmas
That's
past.
all my ghost.
I know, not depressed.
Okay, my ghost of Christmas past would be sad. My ghost. I feel like my ghost would literally just be like Scrooge-like. It's like the past would be kind of sad. The middle would be gluttonous. It's like you got opportunity, fucking take it, and then you die.
Which is depressing.
So but that's the ghost of like the future to come.
But like, what if you have like a better future? Well, obviously, that's like.
But
the
we
end
all
stage.
die. Like, or you could be like, I got a better future of like not dying. Like that just no. We all just end up in a grave. Like he could literally be like, this is in 50 years, and he's like pointing to the thing. Like because that's all he does. He points to the gravestone. But the gravestone could be like in 50 years, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I died at like 90. That's cool.
That's in 50 years already. Like
No, in 50 years I'd be 81.
Okay,
But I was just trying to just estimate.
yeah, like, 50 years sounds so quick. I just I think like my younger one, my present the past one would be like optimistic. Like it's just not destroyed yet. It's just like, yeah, like there's so many possibilities. There'll be so much.
But I feel
fun.
like the past already happened, so they would know what you have to work with in the present.
I know, but like you could just be like, oh, like we could have changed it if we just.
But I would be depressed if I knew I could have changed it. I
Like-
didn't. It's past,
It's bad.
but I could have. Then I'd be like, oh.
I think we'd have a good time. Like we go back and do fun stuff. Like we grew like we didn't have like stuff like normal kids had. So like we'd play like sledding on garbage bags in the tracks. Like those are like fun games that like, you know, I would like to do that again without my back hurting. So, like that'd be like fun to take me back to do those things.
Hey, if you find a hill when you come for a visit, we could totally live stream Opinionated Luscious sledding.
On
I don't know what hills are in
tracks?
Hamilton.
Okay.
No, like
the one by
a
me.
hill
There's-
in Hamilton. I don't know what hills are around.
Okay,
It's
well, the
illegal
one
to
that's by
sled in
me.
Hamilton.
No. They have designated sledding areas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah, it's like
The one
a
that I
post-
go to is illegal, but whatever.
Oh, there's probably illegal ones too. We can just find one. We
The
don't
Green
have to.
Hill one, I'm pretty sure you can die there. Like,
Yeah, that's a
That
good
sounds like
one.
every sledding hill.
it's great though. It's my favorite one.
But yeah, no. They have designated ones now that they post in.
I have
the
that problem
Spectator.
now. Like there's like gatherings where there's stairs.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm gonna have to like stretch. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Tipsy's, we're Canadian. We're not allowed to sled on public property or private property. Actually, we're not allowed to sled unless it's like insured. And so the
By
government,
bylaw. It's a bylaw.
Yeah, it's a
not
bylaw.
like a
so.
federal law or anything. It's just bylaw. It's
Just
city.
the city.
In every city, the bylaw is about illegal sledding. Like it's a common thing. Most people don't actually like penalize illegal sledding unless
Sometimes
like
you get
someone
fined,
gets
but
hurt.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, or the cops really need to fill a quota.
Yeah.
So don't go sledding on a Monday. Don't.
That's when they're doing their things.
Yeah, they're like, fuck, there's a slow day. What are we gonna do? Fill tickets. So
The sleddings, like ticketing little kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Lemonade stands. Did you know we can't just open a lemonade stand either?
No, you need a business license.
Oh, technically, we can't even just have a yard sale. I mean, no one prosecutes these things, but technically, they could. You can't just have a yard sale. So
yeah,
you get that bitchy neighbor that like always rats you out.
Oh my god,
I had one of those. Yeah,
our neighbor bought the neighbor's house just sold to landlords. What am I supposed to do with that?
Sledding grants. That's smart.
Sledding.
It happens.
It's sad, but it happens.
You're not allowed to sled. There's I don't know. We'll find sledding spots. We could just go to the tracks, do it all ghetto style.
Yeah.
Just sled on the tracks.
I just think it'd be a funny. Oh, what do you call drunk tobogganing?
Oh, beer boggling. Yeah, beer boggling.
Okay, I think we had this taboozing.
Yeah, we know. We
had this conversation. We did have this conversation before. We always called it taboozing, like tobogganing, but we're taboozing, and you call it beer tobogganing.
Beer-ogganing.
I feel like taboozing sounds better. Yeah. Can we get a vote in the chat? Is it beer? Wait, you guys say it. Beer-ogganing? Beer bogganing? Beer bogganing?
Yes.
Or
like tobogganing. Like tobogganing, but tobogganing.
Yeah, like tobogganing, but also boozing. Taboozing. That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing, right? Like, we're saying the same thing. I feel like mine's easier to say.
You're like, mine's better.
I'm not saying it's better. I'm not saying it's better. I'm saying it's easier to say. Taboozing.
What do you call it in the good old US of A?
They're like, what's toboggans? They don't wear toques.
Drunk sledding, I guess. Like, you guys don't have creative names? Like, that's why you're losing.
They came up with Brangelina. They could come up with taboozing.
Sledding. We just call it sledding.
We just go normal. It's just a Tuesday here.
If you're not drunk on it, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, like you take your kids while having a couple beers. That's just normal.
Yeah. But you do that sober? What?
Goes to the park with your kids sober. That's crazy.
It was always with my dad. It was always we'd go tobogganing until someone cries. That was always the rule. Then, because if one of us got hurt or got snow in our face or whatever, one of us cried, it meant it was time to go home. So it was always until one of us cried, we could toboggan. So if we still wanted to toboggan, we didn't cry. And then the moment we wanted to leave, we're like, oh, I got snow on my face.
You haven't seen snow in 3 years? I have snow 6 months out of the year.
We get snow, and I'm in southern Ontario.
We shit, I lost my train of thought.
Go.
Yeah, so a couple years ago we would go tobogganing with the kids, and it was like, okay, first one to get tired, that means we're gonna go home. So we would walk 20 minutes to the hill. So by the time we start, they're already tired, and then oh, okay, all right, we're done.
It's like you walk. Kids always want to toboggan until they have to walk back up the hill.
Yeah, that's.
It's it's just done. One slide. You're like, okay, I'm not doing that again. I'm done. It's like no. Michigan doesn't
right
have
near
snow
you guys.
yet.
Yeah, Michigan's near you guys, and it's they get the same kind of snow you guys get, which is nothing.
Nothing anymore. We used to have snow in October.
Yeah.
And now it's nothing. I used to live in Edmonton briefly because I was an army brat. And in Edmonton, we had snow until June. I didn't realize how north Edmonton was compared to where 80% of Canada's population lives, which is in the area we are. It's we don't get weather anymore. We get storms, we get rain, but we don't get snow, fun snow.
You don't get the good snow.
I get tons of fun snow. You just, you know,
Not in our area, you know.
move up north. If you move to Sudbury, you guys will be fine.
I'm not moving.
No.
I can't afford a house. What are you talking about? Like, even if I sell this place, I can't afford much more than this, and I don't want to move north anyway. I can't drive. I need to be in a town center.
Yeah. Same with
Yeah.
Dommery.
Yeah.
I live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, so I'm just used to it.
I was like, whatever.
I didn't realize how much until I just was like, I need something and I can't get it, and so I just had to walk. It was like the moment I felt dependent on someone else because they can drive. I was like, I'm never gonna drive, which means I have to be somewhere I can walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I love walking. I don't do it anymore. But
it's because of all the snow.
The snow, and well, like there's only so many times you could do like laps around your yard before they call like the crazy people to come take you away.
They call. I don't think anyone would call anyone on me, to be fair. I feel like I've lived here for way too long to not know the neighbors. And I know people came to my house for a party once and did talk to the neighbors, but I never talked to the neighbors after that either. So I don't know. I don't know my neighbors. And now my new neighbors are landlords, so I have to wait till they rent it out to someone else I can talk to. I'm really hoping our new neighbors are cool.
Yeah, I hate renters. Only because they don't care about their property. That's like lots of people have to rent, but often renters don't care about like their space, you know, so like it's just usually like trashy or obnoxious or whatever. We're supposed to talk to our neighbors.
Okay, Sean, you have to build a community because what's going to happen when capitalism fails? Let's be real here. Where are you going to get your bread, Sean? Your neighbor who knows how to make bread.
I know my neighbor.
That's what I'm saying.
I know like my whole block, like because I'm in a survey of like houses, and my whole block. I know them all personally. They all came to my wedding, so
we lived here for a year, and we're just starting to get to know people. Our next door neighbor and the across the street neighbor. And then there's like people in town. Like I got COVID last week, and like so many people are like, "Oh, what can we do for you? What can we do for you?" I'm like, I've never had that in like a city. Like,
I know if I say I have COVID, people are like, "Can you stay in your house?" And like, don't. I'm like, "We'll see you in like 2 weeks. That's it. Bye."
I know they're like, "Let me pick up groceries for you. Do you need this picked up? Do you guys need medicine?" I'm like, yeah, we're great. Thank you so much. But
that's amazing.
Yeah. So we met some great people here.
Our in-laws are like that, but other than that, no one else is like that.
Yeah. My in-laws.
Yeah, like, and it's so frustrating because like our neighbors tried to meet us at the worst time, and every time they tried to meet us, it wasn't a good time, and it was almost impossible to like build a relationship after. Like they came over to our house to like say hi during the first couple months we lived there, while we were heading to my son's birthday party. We had 15 minutes to be there. I was 7 months pregnant. Like, you know, like we were heading out, and she invited me over for wine, and I had to be like, I was pregnant. And she's like, that's okay. Because she was like 80.
And like, fine, you can drink as much as you want.
Yeah. And I was just like, I don't understand. So I never understood how to like open up that conversation again. And then it just never happened. And now I don't know my neighbors because it's been too long. I can't be like, hey, I forgot your name because you told it to me 4 years ago. Yeah. It's just too long.
Like, hey, you.
And they probably don't even have Facebook, which makes it harder. Like I said in that one podcast, I don't know you until you add me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have their name saved in my phone. So that helps when they text me.
That helps too,
their full name, yeah. They're like, yeah.
But communities are very important in order to build a healthy society. I mean, that's what they want to do. They want to. I feel like she wasn't even phased. I'm talking. Oh, sorry, my husband's dropping off a Diet Coke so I can make more drinks. I'm talking about our neighbors when they came over and I was pregnant, and the woman invited me for wine and said my pregnancy wasn't a problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird. I mean, her now, and she probably has kids, and her kids probably have alcohol
fetal
syndrome. But you probably don't even know. Like, they probably are a mild case of it, so they don't even know.
I'm sure I have it. That explains so much.
Probably I do too.
I feel like most of our generation on some level has it on some level. To be fair.
On some level.
That or lead poisoning. One of the two.
Were you
Both.
like a wall licker growing up? Like, was that like something you had issues with?
Me personally, no, but I feel like my parents are questionable. And like once it gets into your genetics, it's just a part of your,
It's just who you are now.
It's part of who your kids become. I'm all microplastics, baby.
Yeah.
That's my generation's legacy.
Microplastics. Oh, there's nothing left for the future generations. They don't have to worry. They're just like, whatever.
Expose them to all the poisons.
That's right. They're fine.
Herd immunity and all that. Wasn't that how it works?
Herd immunity. Now everyone's immune system is fucked. So like normal people get sick like once or twice a year. Don Marie's only healthy once or twice a year.
Basically.
Yeah, we have like 4 episodes where she's COVID positive in a row. Yeah. And we're all just like, if she coughs, drink. Or fucked up those entire episodes.
And like, I just had like a really bad chest cold. I was better. And then I got COVID. And now I'm almost better again. So like, it's not going to be the same.
And now I have strep. And yeah.
You're
and
like,
I am okay right
you're
now.
Like
I was sick after Vegas, so I have proved that I do get sick. COVID negative, but I was sick for like 2-3 weeks.
Which is
phlegm.
crazy.
It was all phlegm. It was all just
I'm pretty sure it was the poison from the cigarette smoke that like damaged your lungs.
Maybe. I haven't been around that since I talked to my mother.
Yes. I was so sick too from all that stuff, but like allergies doesn't count as sickness because then I'll be sick.
No. That's
so was I. Like,
you.
No, I was before, like, because on the plane, I was feeling it. Like, I fell asleep on the plane, and
you slept 16 hours that one day.
Oh god!
Because I was drinking water. Opinionated, luscious, tipsy all the way live stream. You slept away.
Yeah,
it was. Oh my god! Like as soon as we went in, and then there was like that woman that like was a working lady. And she had all these other like clients and stuff. And it was like, oh my gosh. And Don Marie slept through all of them. Like she missed the show. Like,
damn.
It was like different
I heard the first
people.
one.
She heard one of them.
Yeah, I heard one. And then I went to bed. And you got to hear all the rest.
Yeah. It was interesting.
I know. Sonia kept like messaging me in group chat being like, oh my God, another one. And like she's doing a full all-nighter.
But like that was like on a Thursday, but it was like a Thursday or something. Like that's some good work. Like that was
it was Friday.
Friday. That's what it was. Yeah, it was on the Friday.
Yeah. So she was taking in all the bachelor parties that probably just showed up
in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, kids are gross. They share so many germs.
That's where all my germs are coming from. It's from my little crotch goblins, like semen demons.
Yeah, I've never had a COVID positive test. And now I'm the only one of OP or OL that's never had one. But I thought I like 100% thought I had COVID after Vegas just because I came home and I was sick and it was all mucus that was what was causing my cough. It was just it was so gross. It was so gross and it lasted so long. But I tested 5 times over the period of 10 days. Not a one showed positive. Chris tests. I mean, we test like almost every week.
Hey, Sean.
Good night. Thank you. I know we're so close to being done. So that's amazing. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I know, right? Sharing is caring until it's your germs.
Yeah. Like sharing is caring is for like extra food surplus, like those kinds of things, not toys your kids have licked or anything else like that. No.
You know, we need more adults to share and care and less kids to share and care.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where the disparity lies.
Right? As a kid, you're sharing, and as a grown-up, you're not. So we need to
no, there's grown-ups sharing STDs. So, I mean, they're still sharing. But
that's like selfish sharing. That's like forcing it upon another because I chose not to get tested or use protection.
Yeah.
That's still selfish. We teach sharing is caring as like a positive. And germs are not positive.
They're just not
a positive. Not a positive. Net negative, if you will.
That's a good turn.
We always go into rants about systemic issues and the government. That is a trend on our podcast. So if you listen to an episode, you will hear a lot of that. That's where the opinionated comes in. So far, you've only seen the lushes, but we do have yeah.
There's opinions. There's opinions.
Yeah,
and that is us for the night.
I know. We have like 4 minutes. I want to make it right to the 16th so I can take like a picture. So, how do we want to end it on, guys? Like, do we have like an idea?
Napping. I don't know. I'm so like exhausted. We could.
I know. I can't believe we fucking lasted. I want to get like a picture of us hitting the 16th. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're so close.
It's like a countdown, like New Year's.
Except this is more exciting.
I don't like. I'm starting to like.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna stay up for New Year's, but I'll stay up for this.
I know. Do you guys remember like the Y2K scare? You might remember it more than I did.
That all the computers were gonna like just end.
I didn't have a computer. We didn't have to worry about that. We're like, oh, it's not gonna affect
our
us.
lives weren't that much on the computer as much as they are now. So I don't understand why people were so.
Well, they were like, the banks are gonna crash. They're like,
and they thought airplanes would go down.
Don't put your money in the
sky.
Yeah, like they would just everything would just fail due to the date like changing. I always wonder because I know like my dad had a computer, and I'm always like, I wonder if he also bought into that conspiracy. I'd like to see like a study on that. Like how many people bought into Y2K also bought into 5G? Like that's I want to see like a study.
There's also the Mayhem calendar. That was another one.
Okay, Sean loves us.
That's what that says. It says, you know what?
That's exactly. I'm not reading the whole
thing. I totally love you. I'm just listening to you all the time. It's the date was red 02. Yeah.
This is my issue for being a little. I'm not even young. I'm just a little young. I'm too young to like know quite the shift between technologies. I feel like. He agreed. Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Exactly.
He realized how funny we were. We were a hidden little niche, and now Sean White recognized us, which is the name of the new sexy character.
That will be my new smut character. Yeah,
in your tentacle.
I'm getting ready. Time. We have 1 minute. We're down to 1 minute. See how we keep going. We keep passing time. That's skilled podcasting, guys.
That's exactly
Sean White, spelled exactly like that. You're right.
Yeah,
that's exactly how we were spelling it for Dawn's smut book.
Yeah, my tentacle porn book.
Yeah. Oh, the Y really makes the tentacle like it almost like someone with a Y in their name. Yeah, very tentacly. I can
tell by Sonia, my name. Yeah.
Exactly. When I think tentacles, I think, oh yeah, my friend Sonia has a Y.
Whenever I think tentacles, I think Sonia.
Well,
I'm always gonna think Sonia now with tentacles.
It's attached.
And
like
nipples. Tentacles.
You get a little earwig. What did he call them? Like Sean called them earwigs,
yeah.
Right?
He's like, you're gonna get an earwig in your head.
Yeah, they're gonna get a little earwig in my head. I think Sonia and tentacle porn.
When you write that book, contact me.
10,
so I can still avoid
9,
book.
8,
Perfect.
7, 6, 5.
I'm getting ready for the picture.
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
Thank you so much for watching us at Opinionated Lushes. Remember to check out our regular podcast every Friday, our unedited episodes every Saturday on our YouTube. Future live streams. Also check out our Patreon for bonus content available at the lowest tier. So thank you so much for watching. We did 16 hours.
It's bedtime.
I'm about to play video games because I'm too wired. Oh my god.
It takes me so long
so
to fall
Facebook
asleep.
just ended because we ran out of streaming time on there. So thank
It
you so
does.
much. We will be posting episodes and clips and stuff of this live stream over time. So catch it while you can this week because it might not always be available. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.